Welcome to the Explainer. Listen, if you've opened up any social media app lately, you're probably exhausted, right? I mean, we are just getting bombarded by thousands of these so-called GTA 6 leaks. Because this is, let's face it, arguably the most anticipated game in history, and because Rockstar famously operates in complete and utter silence, well, it creates this massive information vacuum. And in that vacuum, fiction spreads like wildfire. The algorithms actually incentivize it. There is literal clout and money to be made in generating fake hype. So today, we're setting up a traffic light system, fact, fake, and plausible, to cut completely through the noise. We're going to separate absolute fact from pure fiction so you know exactly what to believe and what the internet just completely made up.
And this brilliantly illustrates the stark reality of the situation. More than 90% of what you scroll past online is entirely fabricated. Seriously, think about that for a second. 9 out of 10 posts aren't just innocent little mistakes, they're deliberate engagement bait designed to hijack your attention. So consider this explainer your ultimate BS detector. We're tossing out the clickbait to focus strictly on that tiny 10% sliver of reality, bypassing all the noise to find out what is actually happening.
So, what has Rockstar actually confirmed? Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to the green light zone. Absolute, verified reality. Before we get swept up in all those crazy rumors, we have to ask a foundational question. What have the creators themselves actually put on the record? Not a random forum poster, not some insider's cousin. Let's look at the hard evidence.
Here is our concrete baseline. For the setting, we are officially heading to Leonida. That's Rockstar's sun-drenched, totally chaotic take on Florida. Our protagonists? Confirmed as a duo, Jason and Lucia. And the world itself marks the highly anticipated return of Vice City, but expanded on a massive, unprecedented scale. The rule here is simple. If it wasn't explicitly shown in an official trailer or a Rockstar press release, it's not on this list, period. That is our absolute baseline truth.
Let's move on and see how this builds, because outside of that polished trailer, there's exactly one other source of greenlight information. The 2022 mega leak. You probably remember this. It's widely considered the biggest unauthorized breach in gaming history. But what makes it a greenlight fact for us today is that Rockstar actually had to publicly come out and confirm that the footage was, painfully, 100% genuine.
To really understand the scale of that event, just look at this massive number. Roughly 90 internal development videos were suddenly dumped online for the whole world to see. I mean, it gave the public an unprecedented, completely unfiltered look behind the curtain at a massive masterpiece actively being built. But here is the crucial context that so many people completely missed. This footage was early development. When it dropped, the internet immediately started critiquing the missing textures and placeholder graphics as if it were a finished product. But seeing a game look this rough early on is just how development works. It's like judging a house when they're still pouring the foundation. Yes, it was a real leak, but it was absolutely not a reflection of the final polished game. All right, let's shift gears with some energy out of the green and straight into the red light zone. This is where we are going to rapid-fire debunk the completely fabricated stories designed purely to harvest your clicks. GTA 6 has become the absolute biggest target on the internet for engagement farming. Let's break down the internet's favorite lies. First up, the endless release date hype. It seems like every single week, a viral countdown drops claiming Trailer 3 is coming out tomorrow. The reality? Rockstar hasn't said a single word. These countdowns are just passionate fans connecting invisible dots. Until Rockstar actually posts a date themselves, every single release date rumor you see is pure fiction, no exceptions. Then there's the panic over file size. You've probably seen viral posts claiming the game requires exactly a 200 gigabyte download. The specificity makes it sound real, right? Well, it's not. Rockstar has never confirmed the install size. Every single number floating around right now is completely unverified speculation. So please, do not go deleting half your hard drive based on a rumor. And then we have the endless special editions. Claims of collector, ultimate, and deluxe editions featuring wildly detailed box art and feature lists. Honestly, some of these photoshopped images are incredibly convincing. But look at the reality here. Rockstar hasn't announced a single edition yet. If you see a feature list right now, someone literally typed it up in their bedroom. Don't be fooled. Okay, now that we've cleared out the blatant lies, we enter the yellow light, the gray area. Honestly, this is where the fun really is. It's totally valid to have a sense of wonder, and many fans genuinely believe Rockstar is secretly planting Easter eggs right in front of us. This isn't necessarily malicious clickbait, It's just passionate fans looking for hidden clues. Now, what's really interesting about this next fan theory is how it actually originated inside another game. A new painting was recently added into GTA Online, and when players looked really closely at the swirling shapes in the art, well, they noticed it bears a striking resemblance to the speculated map of Leonida. It's like a giant puzzle hiding in plain sight.
It's a fascinating idea for sure, especially since Rockstar famously loves leaving little breadcrumbs for the community. But we have to stay disciplined here. Rockstar has never confirmed this painting means anything at all. It's a really cool theory, but it remains firmly parked in the yellow light category. It's a maybe, not an established fact. So, the crucial point is, how do you navigate this minefield moving forward? Use this simple fake spotter checklist. Whenever you see a wild claim online, run it through 3 basic gates. 1. Did Rockstar post it? 2. Did their parent company, Take-Two, confirm it? And 3. Is it on Rockstar's official website? If you hit no on all 3 of those, you are almost certainly looking at a rumor. It really is that straightforward.
The anticipation for this game is just unprecedented. In the rumor mill, it is only going to spin faster. While a tiny fraction of real information exists out there, remember that the vast majority is just noise. Always wait for the official word.
Thank you for joining me for this explainer.
But I want to leave you with this final thought. As fake leaks become more sophisticated and real leaks become more damaging, is this extreme culture of speculation going to permanently change how developers share games with us in the future? So what's the craziest GTA 6 leak you've seen? Let me know and keep those BS